This first question deals with the variable factory overhead, which is the controllable variance, and we have to calculate that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to calculate what the variable factory overhead should be based on that level of production and compare it to my actual variable factory overhead cost. So I've got to do a flexible budget in essence. It tells me that my variable factory overhead rate is $3.35. Okay? Now I've got to calculate that based on my actual production, and it says that the actual hours were 17,955. So I'm going to calculate my variable factory overhead for that level of production, and I'm going to take 17,955 times 335. It looks like I get $60,149.25. So that's how much my variable factory overhead should have been based on that number of hours. Everybody's with me so far? 335 times the actual hours. Next, I'm going to compare that to my actual variable overhead. So I'm just going to do some subtraction. I'm going to subtract 67,430 from that number. Now we can see that the actual cost is greater than what I planned, so we know it's going to be unfavorable, and I just find the difference, and that equals $7,280.75. So my answer there for the variable factory overhead variance, the controllable variance, if you will, is going to be what I should have had for the variable factory overhead compared to what my actual variable factory overhead costs were. Since the actual variable factory overhead exceeded my plan, it's going to be unfavorable.